Oh, my heart will go on. Somewhat, maybe. Is this what this is? No.
What were you watching?
Oh, okay.
We were watching the Supernatural episode where they get rid of the Titanic so they don't have the movie anymore.
Oh, yeah. Go back in time and mess with it.
He's like, fuck that movie, basically.
Are we ready?
All right.
Yeah, but who's picking?
Well, we do it. Whoever does the recap. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Or whoever feels compelled.
All right.
Yeah, that's cute.
No, we're rolling for it.
Wait, did we just say the person who did it last time doesn't have to roll?
We never.
I think we
said
did say that because
I've had to do
always
it like
ends up
3
being
times in
you.
a
Yeah,
row.
it always ends up being you.
All right.
I was
fine.
getting nat ones on it.
That's fine. All right. Hang on. We haven't started yet.
Do we need to clear the...
No, it's fine.
No, it's
You rolled the natural 20 on your first roll.
That one did.
All right.
No, just kidding.
What's up, YouTube? It's Nite of Misfortune, bringing you Dice of Misfortune. We are back live. Well, live, so we're actually playing in person now, which is
Knock on
awesome.
wood.
Why?
Knock on wood so you don't jinx it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna jump right back into it. Let's go ahead and do a quick roll off to see who does the recap. Do it in
Normal
here.
dice.
No, do it in here.
Normal
Gotta do it on
dice.
stream.
Normal dice.
Normal dice. Get.
Oh, let me move the... Okay, it's fine.
Oh!
I got a 2.
I got a 3.
Is it you again?
Joke's on y'all. I took bad notes.
Sucks to suck.
Biko's version of...
Okay. So we the fearsome 6.
Fearsome 6.
Whatever.
Is that the party?
No, we're the transportees.
the
Transportees.
Okay, we
He
the
doesn't know our name. He
transportees
can't do this.
made our way into King's Hold, and then people were being evacuated because there's quote unquote disturbances going on.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that happened. And then Biko unsuccessfully joined Fight Club against Alira, and she was really drunk and very hard to beat. So Biko lost, but that's okay because Biko
Very
had
drunk
fun.
and very hard to beat.
I'm thinking there's a correlation there. And then Kaylin and Jair got a bunch of good information, and then an addendum to my notes, Dawn slept a lot. And Varys was encouraging Biko to fight Alira, while Bloom was,
Sounds about
for some reason,
I don't
discouraging
remember,
it.
but I believe you.
Yeah, and then the good information that they got has to do with there's a scroll that is going to close the disturbances, I think.
A squirrel?
A scroll?
Okay.
Just like in Ice Age. He pops out with the acorn.
Ah, yes, the next gem.
Pulls it out, just creates a wormhole.
Oh, the Rune of Elements.
I think that's it. I know y'all got more information, but
Anybody care to add anything?
I
No,
wrote
that's
notes.
Some important bits.
Kaylin and Drayer met a purple vanguard called Aristiana, and she actually recognized the tree that Kaylin's been having
that's
visions of. And she also told us about the Infinite Library, which, for Harry Potter fans, kind of sounds like the Room of Requirement.
Oh wait, have you told Biko about the Infinite Library?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, Biko wants to go there.
Thought we were going to New Reach.
And she also told us that the magic plants that were growing on the orbs were thought to be anti-magic and were starting to grow around. And I think we're on our way to Greycrest. I almost said
I think
Greykeep.
so.
Ray Crest. Okay.
To look for Sora's weapon, or Fair's changeable weapon. Was there
So-
anything else,
Alright.
Ruby or Kaylin?
I'm gonna pick this one on top because it says Rebel
They're not done
because fuck it.
No, you gotta pull it. That's cheating.
I pulled it. Okay, it was right here.
What?
Okay,
Uh huh.
I pulled this card.
All right.
I pull the top card. It says rebel
No, this is not her card.
because fuck it. I'm rebelling.
Time to
I'm
kill
doing
Rob.
what the card said.
Alright, so we're not going to Grey Crest, we're going to New Ridge, and we're killing Rob.
You guys march right in there.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we're joining the Fisters.
Give me the cards.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, there's like another fight club going on. All right. Are we actually playing another card?
Yes.
Yes.
I was down for that one.
No. No.
He wanted to rebel.
Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse.
That's much better. I like that card more.
Show the camera.
I don't know. I think I liked Rebel better.
No,
I
no.
prefer Rebel. Rebel fits better, I think.
I'm
I
pretty
think
grateful
this
for
card
what we
is for
have.
the people who weren't.
For the
grateful.
transportees.
That's right.
We call not
The
grateful.
fearsome 5 and that one lion that joined us.
And the one line.
Oh yeah, we have the line, so there's 7.
So yeah, there's 7 of us.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't, for some reason, you don't trust Dreyer yet.
I never said I was good at that.
Even though Dreyer saved your life, first of all.
Hey, Dreyer tried grappling me and stopping me from completing my mission.
Your mission.
Bigo
mission
doesn't
is
trust
banned.
anyone that doesn't hate Rob.
There is also still a memory potion
All my homies hate
Yeah.
Rob.
There is.
available.
There is. Yeah.
That's all.
There's a couple. I have 2 one-day memory potions and then a memory restoration potion.
Yeah, that's the one I gave you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so while your
Make the
homies
right
hate
choice.
Rob, is this side of the table one of your homies?
We'll see what implications it could have.
I know.
Am I a homie?
The homie.
We'll all figure out my backstory together.
I know. I honestly, as human, not player, don't. I'm not sure. what
Varys
my
has already got
backstory
these
is.
together.
He doesn't know what his backstory
Oh,
is.
okay.
DM has
I know enough of my backstory.
All right.
just left.
So we'll pick off right where we left off. I believe it was morning time as you woke up after finally needing some much needed, or getting some much needed rest. And I want to remind you, I forgot to do this off camera, that a lot of you, if not all of you, have gotten exhaustion.
Okay.
So only 1 level of that wears off per night. So if you're at 3 levels of exhaustion, you're still at 2.
I think
Okay.
Dawn was the only one at 3.
Yeah. So
I had only had 1. I had only had 1 a while
Yeah,
back.
I mean, everyone.
I had 2, so now I have 1.
okay. And we forgot to go around the table to introduce our characters really quick. So let's go ahead and start with Nick.
Hi, I'm Dawn, the Sylvari sorceress, among other stuff. And I don't remember much else.
Literally.
Hi, I'm Kaylin. I'm the Tiefling cleric who is currently on the search for how to fix magic and mystery.
And mystery.
Mystery.
I'm Biko. Biko is a Way of the Long Death monk. He's short and he can run really fast. And he drinks a lot. But now that we're level 10, I might not get to anymore.
Damn it.
To be TBD.
Damn it, level progression.
And I have to drink for the taste.
That is not why I like to do.
Hi, I'm Bloom. I am a forest gnome. I ask too many questions. I'm a little bossy. And yeah.
Hi, my name is Varys. I'm our resident woods elf, ranger, good with a bow, but not always in the know.
Hillbilly ranger.
Ah!
Get an inspiration.
How do I follow up after that? Damn it.
Big fan.
Hi, I'm Dreyer. I'm a shadow sorcerer from the mysterious country of Haon.
There you go. And I'm Nite of Misfortune, your dungeon master. All right, so I believe you guys were just walking out of the tavern when we last went or left off. As you walk out, you notice that, like yesterday you were fairly exhausted. Some of you are still fairly exhausted, and now you start to notice a little bit more detail. You definitely notice that the city feels much more deserted than you initially thought. And in fact, about half of the people that you do see appear to be in the process of leaving town. So they've got, their traveling gear on or traveling clothing. They're often in families that are heading mostly out of town. And you notice, damage here and there to buildings and the street that range from, like a brick missing to fire damage to like a whole chunk of a roof missing. And so you begin to notice the city, kind of this image of being very, very roughed up starts to fill up, and you begin to notice these small things. You definitely notice more guards in town, and you notice some of these patrolling groups, including some purple vanguard mages, which, as you remember from last session, they were there to close out any potential portals or energy fields that come up throughout the city. And as you walk out onto the street and begin to walk a little bit, you also notice kind of this intermittent wind, which is not supernatural. So I would say Varys and probably Dawn would note that it's weird that the wind blows kind of one way and then the other way, and then kind of swirls and does these unnatural things.
This is strange.
And you also, as you do that, you also look up into the sky and you begin to see the clouds kind of move very fast on the sky, like unnaturally quick. And in fact, you begin to notice a dark cloud, not even like moving from the horizon, but just like forming in the sky. And in a matter of a minute or so,
I shoot a crossbow at it.
it's too far, but sure.
No.
Comes out in an alleyway and you hear a scream. Varys feels PTSD.
Arrows through windows.
So a dark cloud just starts forming, and you start to see a little bit of lightning kind of pulsating within as it moves in towards the city.
Not from me. With all the lightning and stuff happening, am I feeling like it has anything to do with my connection to Rawless?
Make an Arcana religion check.
Okay.
This is a roll, and then you do the average of your proficiencies, right?
Yeah, so my Arcana's 5, my religion's 1, so my modifier is going to be +3. Both were 19,
Wow.
so with the disadvantage, so 19 plus 3, 22.
So the way you do it is you're doing disadvantage. That's right. Okay.
It's exhaustion. Yeah.
I mean, you don't.
Like, am I sensing Rawless around at all, or?
No, I wouldn't say you're sensing Ralos. You definitely feel that it is of not magical but unnatural origin, let's just say. And again, it's the whole feeling. I think you've done a couple of checks on this where it feels like just the magic is haywire here. Something very unnatural and not necessarily magical, but unmagical happening.
So, that cloud's not normal, right? I asked, looking at Varys and Dawn.
That seems a little strange.
No, it's good.
It's definitely not normal. It's kind of like the same weird lightning cloud things that we've run into around the land. It's almost a negative magic type feeling. It's weird. I don't really know how else to
I
explain
pull out
it.
my fundamentals of the weed book and I start flipping through it, trying to find a reference.
I roll a luck check. Just a d20.
Is Wolf acting
No.
strange?
16.
Hang on. That.
16. Oh, 20. Weird.
Sorry, what was the exact question?
I opened my
Oh yeah, You're
Fundamentals of the
looking
book.
for the thing. You just let's just say you flip to a page that talks about magic that manipulates weather, and you know that its transmutation origin would be the transmutation magic is the magic that would be responsible for manipulating weather like this. But it's very powerful magic that
Okay.
does this.
I read it in my head and then I read it out loud and I point it out to whoever looks at it.
Back to your question, Varys. Wolf definitely, I think in the past couple of days, 2 weeks, ever since you've been kind of in the orc lands, he has been, and other life around you kind of been not like crazy, but like all like behaving very radically and very anxiously, I guess is the word. And Wolf kind of is not like is kind of down and like not very as peppy or as active, I guess. Like he's kind of depressed, if you want to put it that way. Yeah.
Now, there's something strange going on with this weather. I look at Wolf. He seems to know.
Biko, on what you said in the book, transmutation magic is one of the broken ones right now, or unstable ones. So it kind of makes sense.
Looks like they rolled above a 50.
Bloom looks at Dawn and is like, "Again, Dawn? Seriously?"
Listen, I'm too tired to do any of that right now, okay?
Okay.
It wasn't me. You'll know when it's me.
I mean, that looks like it's kind of far. Should we go check it out? Wait, is it like in the distance or is
It was in the distance, like over the bay, but now it's like very quickly approaching over the city.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, before we check it out, does anyone know magic to make it stop?
I have my spear.
I don't think that.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if that's something that we can stop. I mean, look around us. We got a lot of magic folk walking around, and if they can't stop it, I don't know if we can stop it.
I guess there's that. We could maybe try that spell that Oristiana gave to us. The one that stops the magic portals.
Question. So she gave you the scroll for that. Is that an incantation I can learn? Or is it like a one-time use? I don't think I-
It's
Is
something
this
you can
Elder
use.
Scroll?
So the way it works is basically it uses up the magic if you learn it or use it. Well, actually, not use it. It has the potential to use up the magic if you use it, but it's but it's a higher chance to succeed if you just cast it from the scroll. But there is a chance you can try and learn it.
Okay. I don't think I asked that last time, so.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
But it takes time, so you have to like meditate. It's almost like attuning to a magical item.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long would it take to do that?
It would probably take like an hour or so to kind of study it and sit with it and focus on it.
I mean, I can try it, but it's gonna take me some time.
Well, I mean, I guess it's coming towards us, so there are a lot of magic folk around here who already know how to do it, and we can try to figure out how the spell works later.
Yeah, and you see the cloud now directly overhead you. Other than the way it formed, it seems natural-esque.
What time of day is it?
It's morning time, so like.
So now we're in the shade.
Sure.
Feels nice in the shade.
Is it?
It is basically autumn right now, early autumn.
Is
So it's
the
not
cloud
super cold or
kind of a weird question? Is it like within 60 feet of us, or does it seem like
No.
way farther up?
It's way farther.
Okay.
It's like I said, it's like a normal cloud otherwise.
Oh, okay.
And you just start seeing lightning start to pulsate, and as you keep walking and it kind of pulls overhead, you actually see a lightning bolt come down and hit off in the distance.
I just kind of hold my hands up. Guys, that one wasn't me.
I believe you, Don. I believe you this time.
Should we get out of the open?
As long as we're not the tallest.
I was gonna
thing,
say,
it
I'm
should be
good.
Okay.
I'm kind
Starts
of.
to drizzle.
I look up at y'all. Maybe you guys should.
I just put
Caitlin
my hood
crouches.
on.
I use Storm Guide to kind of keep the rain off of us.
Okay.
I exit whatever protection he has, and I go under the rain.
So the
I
question
haven't had a
is,
bath in a while.
who is doing that then?
Awesome.
I point at Dawn accusingly.
Listen, I'm sorry for the other day. Okay, no, the only thing I apologize for is you guys almost getting killed
This is
with
fair.
Rav.
That's fair.
Everything else, I don't apologize for. And if something like that comes up again, by all means, you can leave me to die. I don't care. But you guys don't need to get yourselves killed because of my personal feelings.
Yeah, but we have the same personal feelings about Rob, so.
Like I said, it's up to you, but don't feel obligated.
Okay.
With
No, I'm kidding. Of course we would try to save.
with that being
That's
said,
reassuring.
but with that being said, no, I don't know that anyone's really controlling this. I think it's just it feels magically unnatural, and I think it has to do more with the rune being broken than really anybody controlling anything.
That's a fair point.
I agree with you, but I think we should do our due diligence and try to validate that.
Sure.
If not for ourselves, then for the people that live here.
Well, I mean,
By following the cloud?
we can
Yeah.
also ask. There's people around.
I find the nearest person. I say, "Hey, do you know who's controlling the cloud?"
They look at you funny and keep moving.
Were they
Picking
And
up
there's
their
purple
Purple
stuff.
Vanguard.
Yeah, were they purple?
No, they're just random
Oh, okay.
citizens. Doesn't.
Do we see any purple vanguard already?
No. Not at the moment.
Well,
Okay. We need to figure out a game plan.
um,
Maybe not just for the cloud, but for ourselves.
Well, I thought we were just gonna hit the road and go get Sora's weapon.
That's what I thought
Yep.
too.
So I mean, doesn't look like our luck's gonna change anytime soon. So let's just get marching.
do we still have the 3 zombie horses?
Yeah, back at the inn.
Are there any supplies that people need? Dawn,
Yeah.
can we maybe find something to help you?
I'm just tired. I need a couple days, I think, to really recover. I don't think it's worth trying to spend a whole lot of money on me for anything like that. It's natural. I'll be fine.
Well, looks like people are leaving here anyways, and so maybe we could scrounge something up if they accidentally leave.
I mean, we could check, I suppose. That's fine, but like I said, don't go out of your way for me.
And I mean, we could maybe find a non-zombie horse.
Are we gonna be here today?
I'd prefer not to.
Okay.
It looks like everybody's leaving, and it might be a good idea for us to leave.
That's fair.
It's also, I mean, here we have protection from the Purple Vanguard, though. If we're gonna rest somewhere where there's magic, there's someone who's gonna be patrolling here.
Yeah, but the disturbances are just appearing, right? They just pop up wherever. So what if one pops up where we are?
Then the Purple Vanguard is here.
Do we trust the Purple Vanguard that much?
At least until people are here. I imagine that wherever people are congregating, it seemed like that fight club there's a lot of people there every night, so I imagine there's Purple Vanguard hanging out around there.
The only real Purple Vanguard I know is that clicking bitch from the Shen Empire. But you guys said you talked to a new one, right?
Oh yeah, Oristiana's really cool. And I pull out the little amulet that she gave us, or like the little thing.
Oh, she did give us an amulet too.
Yeah.
To protect against scrying.
Against what?
Scrying.
Spying, basically.
I'm gonna pull out the little What did she give us? Like, what's
Magical
this little crystal ball type thing?
Yeah.
Right? So I pull out the little crystal ball and I'm like, hey, Aristiana.
Alexa.
Hey, sir, are you talking to a rock?
Yes? The rock speaks back.
What?
I just wanted you to, like, meet my friends really quick.
Testing.
This is the rest of the transportees.
This is not a very efficient use of this.
I start
device.
like you're holding it, and we'll pretend it's a lot bigger, but I'm like right on it. Where's this coming from?
Well, Caitlin, I think she's a pretty rock.
Is your friend inside the rock?
Oh no, she's in the
She
Purple
is the
Vanguard
rock.
Tower.
Over there?
Yeah.
Like I said, that's not a very efficient use of it.
But why is
And
she coming from
you
here?
Can't, you can't keep using this forever.
Okay, I'll put you away now. I just wanted to let them know that it worked and to make sure that it did work.
Hi, I'm
Okay,
Pico.
bye.
And as you, as she says that, you notice there's like liquid, as I mentioned last time. There's liquid, purple liquid in it, and it just by a little bit, it seems to be depleting.
Okay. I put her away.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
So was she the rock or the liquid?
No, she's in that tower. I point to the
I think she's
towards-
both.
Can we see?
Yeah, you can see the tower.
I point to the Purple Vanguard Tower.
You very suddenly begin to notice the wind picking up again as you start seeing the light to intensify again from the sun, and you look up into the sky and you see the clouds start to swirl, and very quickly it starts to dissipate, and a swirl of air, and to form the swirl of air that very suddenly plunges down into the ground about maybe half a mile off to your side, and it begins to form a twister that starts to very quickly start to leave out of town.
Out of town, okay.
Well, I guess we're not going that way.
I'd agree with you. We might need to make a decision quick.
I vote nap time.
And I don't vote nap time.
I don't know nap time either.
Don, how are you feeling? Can you travel?
I mean, I can travel. I'll probably be a little slow.
Where Rov marked the fast travel, the teleportation circles. Was
Yeah.
there any near Greycrest? I don't know if we talked.
You only
about
got 3 from him.
Only got 3.
Yeah,
One
you
was-
only got one
One's
by the
King's
tower.
Hole, one's by the tower. Where's the other one?
There's one.
There's one in the jungle.
I marked them on the map.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think Varys has the map.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, we had marked
Say
it.
map.
On the map.
Lord.
On the map.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, no, I had marked them on there.
Thank you.
But
I'll try to pull it up.
Well, I do need some supplies, so I'm gonna start going to see if there's a general store open or something.
I will come with.
I'll go with them too.
Draeer will start looking to see if there's anywhere that sells horses. It's been 3 late.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more horses.
So yeah, you've been to the city a couple of times. Come on, work. And you notice that you've been pretty much sticking to the main roads yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And you do know a couple of general stores from previous times being in the city. For some reason, there's only 2 marked on here. No, there should be a 3rd one. There it is. And the ones that you've known, the big ones, the major ones that you've used before, appear to be closed down. So you don't find any general store or any store for that matter to be